on this computer. There we go. Okay. Share. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome. So this is English lesson, the demo lesson, getting to know Sandra. It's wonderful to meet you,
Okay.
Sandra. In English, in conversational greetings, we always start with the greeting of either hello, hi, good day, good morning, or good evening, depending on the time of day. These will be
Yes.
acceptable in a social gathering and in a professional gathering as well. So you can use either of these greetings for general speaking or in a business environment as well.
Yes.
The next step after greeting a person is normally the how are you? Now with how are you, there are two responses. There's the positive response where you
And
can
negative.
and the negative response, exactly. So you can say, I'm good, thank you. I'm well, thanks, or I'm great, thank you. The most common response I find with people is they always say, I'm fine, thank you, and you. It's always fine, thank
Yes.
you, and you, and then they want to just move on. I say to my students, don't just do the generic, I'm fine, thank you. Give the person some meat. Tell them how you really are. Say, I'm good, thank you. It's a wonderful day. I'm enjoying the sunshine. Start the conversation. Show that you're positive and you're confident. If you're not feeling well, if you're negative, you can say, I'm not well, or I'm not doing too good today. And you can give them the reason why. I'm feeling tired, I'm hungry, or I'm ill. I'm just not feeling well today. It's just not a good day. We all have bad days as well. So
Yes.
with the how are yous, it's the positive or the negative. And it's always polite.
Today is positive.
Today is positive, exactly. And it's
Yeah.
always polite to always ask the person in return how they are doing if they asked you first. So if you had to say to me, Josh, how are you? I'd say, Sandra, I'm well, thank you. How are you? Or and you. It's always polite to return the question to see how the other person is doing as well in English.
Okay, got it.
Cool. Followed by that, often people will say, what is your name? A common response would be, my name is, for example, my name is Josh, or I am Josh. People often say, can you spell your name for me? Because it sounds a bit different. I can say, absolutely. It's Josh. Josh. Josh.
Yeah.
Then they'll say to me, what is your surname? Or what is your family name? Then I'll say, my family name is Manley. And they'll often say, Manley. Can you spell that for me? I'll say, yes. It's Manley. Manley. Josh Manley. Awesome.
Josh, man,
There we go.
nice to
Nice to meet you. And I found your flag. I really like your flag. So if I had to say to you, Sandra, where are you from? Your response would probably be, I'm from Taiwan.
Yeah, sure. I'm from Taiwan. Yes.
Exactly. If I had to say, what language do you speak? Your response would be, I speak
I'm
Mandarin.
speaking Mandarin. Yes.
Perfect. Now let's put that together. If I had to say, Sandra, where are you from and what language do you speak?
Yeah, I'm from Taiwan and I speak Mandarin.
Perfect. Now let's ask your tutor. So I would like you to ask me the following questions and I'll respond to you in the way we've just been going through.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm currently a little hot. We're in our summer months here in South Africa, so it's very hot at the moment. But I'm doing well. It's a good day. How are you?
But I think Taiwan is more harder.
I think
wear
so.
shorts every day.
I wear shorts every day and a smart shirt, but everything downstairs is shorts and as cool as possible. There's no long pants here.
Yes. And where you from? What's your nationality?
I'm from South Africa. I'm South African. I'm from
South African.
I'm from a small town called Port Elizabeth. We are known as the friendly city and also the windy city. The wind always picks up here from about lunchtime. It blows off the coast into our city. It blows here every afternoon, the wind. But yeah, we're known as the friendly city. Where are you from? What city are you from?
Yeah, I'm in the north of Taiwan.
Okay.
The city name is Geelong.
Geelong. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. You are my first person from Geelong that I've met.
Yeah, you are my first person from that also. Well,
Awesome.
interesting.
Awesome. The next question.
Do you speak Czech?
Not at all. I speak no Czech. The only words of Czech I know is hello, which is ahoy, as I've been told by my other students. But otherwise, I speak no Czech.
So you live in Czech, but you not speak Czech?
I don't live in Czech. I live in South Africa, but I work for the Czech company. Yes.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
So what time is it in your country now?
It is now just after 8:30. We are an hour ahead of Czech.
Oh,
I think we are 6 hours behind Taiwan. So it's our morning at the moment. It's just gone after 8:30.
got it.
Yeah. Okay.
And
The next.
do you speak any other language?
Yes, my native language is English. It's what I was brought up with. It's the main language of South Africa. We've got 11 official languages, but the majority
Wow.
of the people here speak English. I also speak another language, a native language called Afrikaans. It's a mixture of Dutch and German. South Africa, Namibia and Mozambique are the only countries in the world that speak this dialect of Afrikaans. If I were to travel to Europe to go to Netherlands, I could probably communicate with the people there on a very basic level, but they'll probably look at me funny because my pronunciation will probably be very wrong according to them.
Wow.
Do you
Cool.
speak any other languages?
Yes, we have. I can speak a little bit Japanese, a little bit Guangdonghua. I think Hong Kong language. I don't know.
Okay.
Guangdongese.
Hong Kongese, yes. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
And you speak English. You speak English very well.
Yes.
That's awesome. And that's our national flag. We gained independence in 1994, and we got a new flag in 1994. That's our new flag. So, conversation vocabulary. So, often people say, tell me about yourself in English. They'll say, what do you do? And people always normally go to the first thing that they do as a career. So, for example, some answer examples. I'm a student, people would say, for the younger people. Other people would say, I'm a nurse, for the people who are nurses or work in the medical industry. Or I'm a singer, and there's a singer performing on stage. That's great. That's perfect to say it just like that. But I often say to people, give the people more, make the conversation flow, give them a chance to ask questions about your career or what you do. So say to them, instead of I'm a student, say I'm a student. I go to school. Name the school you go to. Tell them what you're studying, what year you're in, what you find interesting about your school. Or if you're a nurse, don't just say, I'm a nurse. Say to them, I work in the hospital. I'm currently working in the COVID ward. It is hectic, give them something more. Don't just say, I'm a nurse, because then it's just like you giving a straight answer and the person has to think now, what more can I ask the person in English? Or for the performer on stage, you can say, I perform on stage. I'm a singer. I sing in front of thousands of people every weekend. People love seeing me perform. I sing the certain genre of music. Give them more. Tell them as much as possible when people say, what do you do? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes, sure.
Awesome. So if I had to say, what does Sandra do? Sandra, what do you do?
I was an office worker, but now due to COVID-19, I have lost my job. I'm just at home.
Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
And that was perfect. That was a great answer. Your pronunciation was perfect as well. So I'm going to move now on to parts of speech. So we're going to learn what a noun is in English. So in English, you get different parts of speeches. You get nouns, you get verbs, conjunctions, adverbs, etc. Today we'll learn the noun. So it's a part of speech within the sentence that names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. And by idea, I mean like a feeling or an emotion that you feel within inside you. So for example, a noun for naming a person can be a boy, a girl, a doctor, a fireman, an artist. It can be absolutely anything that identifies a person within a sentence. Does this make sense to you?
Yes,
For
sure.
example, teacher, student.
Yes.
The example of a noun for naming a place. It's anywhere you can visit. So it can be the playground, the park, the school, shopping mall, the bathroom, the kitchen, the bedroom. It can be absolutely anywhere that you can visit that identifies as a place.
Yes.
Example for naming a thing. And for a thing, what I mean is anything that you can touch or see or feel. For example, my pen, a chair, a television, a phone, a lamp. It can be absolutely anything that you can physically touch and feel would be a noun in a sentence. And then for the last one, example of a noun for naming ideas or feelings. These are things we cannot physically touch, but we identify them as nouns because we can feel them within ourselves. It's an emotion that we feel. So for example, love, honesty, happiness, envy, anger, bitterness. These are all considered nouns as well within English. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, understand.
Awesome. So now what I want to do quickly, can you give me an example of a noun for a person?
Person, a career,
It can be anything.
and
Yeah.
maybe a teacher, a student,
Perfect.
and yeah, and something a traveler.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
brilliant. Well done. Can you give me a noun for a place?
A place at home,
Yes,
and market,
absolutely.
and go to school, at school.
Perfect. Yeah, that's brilliant. Well done. And then for a thing, and remember, it's anything we can touch and feel or hold.
A computer,
Yes,
and a bag,
absolutely.
and a hat,
Yes.
and
That,
pillow.
perfect. Well done. That was brilliant. And lastly, for an idea or an emotion we can feel within ourselves. Can you give me an example?
Angry,
Yes.
and exhausted,
Yes.
and hungry.
Absolutely. Those are perfect.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So, well done. That was brilliant. You did a great job. That's the end of
Thank you.
that's the end of my lesson. I'm going to stop the
Yes, thank you.
recording now. Just I'm going to
Okay,
stop sharing. So let me
no
just stop
problem.
recording. There we go.